This is the one thing, the only thing you need to know if you want to live your best life. Hi my loves, welcome back to Lavendaire. If you're new here, this is a place where we talk about knowledge, resources, and inspiration on how to create your dream life. So I'm super excited to share this concept with you today. It's so simple. This is one thing you need to know in order to stay aligned to living your best life. I know a lot of you struggle with what to do with your life and how to find your purpose. These were things that I really struggled with too in my early 20s. And we're all here because we're interested in how to improve ourselves, how to become our best selves, and create our dream lives. Knowing this one thing will also be extremely helpful when you're faced with a dilemma, when you have to make a choice in life. You can tune into this one thing. So this one thing is how much energy you have for something. The biggest clue to the right choice or the right path in life is how much energy it gives you. The right things will light you up. You're gonna feel excited. The right activities are things that you have so much energy for. You even feel like you have endless energy to do these things. These are activities that put you in a flow state where you lose track of time and you just feel like you have non-stop energy. It's almost a supernatural energy to do this thing. Another way to describe this is it makes you feel alive. Whether it's a choice or whether it's an activity, you know it's right for you if it gives you that energy where you light up, you feel alive, you're excited. Another physical way to tell whether something is lighting you up or giving you energy is noticing whether this thing is making you expand. If you are expanding, opening up, then that is a good sign. Things that are not right for you are going to make you do the opposite. Instead of expanding, you're going to contract. You're going to feel restrictive. You're going to want to avoid it. These are things that drain you, exhaust you, that tire you out easily. You know when something is not right for you when you don't have that much energy to do that thing. You're like turned off by it. It's unattractive, it's dull, it's boring to you. It's the opposite of lighting you up. It's the opposite of excitement. It's the opposite of high and endless energy. You have low, almost zero energy to do this thing. Naturally, as people, we gravitate towards things and we repel other things. Some people hate accounting. Some people love accounting. Everything is subjective. There's no good or bad. There's just preferences, right? There's just things that you're naturally good at and naturally drawn to. Pay attention to the things that give you energy, to the moments where you have like endless energy to do something, more energy than the people around you. And then notice the things that deplete your energy really quickly, that you just don't have the energy to deal with or do. An example of when I noticed I had endless energy to do something was when I was in college. In my freshman year, I was actually in a musical and I was the lead role in that musical. It was so fun. We would rehearse like really long nights, and I remember that I had so much fun throughout all the rehearsals, just like acting, singing, learning dances. All of it was fun for me, and people would be so tired because we would like rehearse really long hours into the late night, but for some reason, even though it was late at night and we've been singing and acting for so long, I was still so excited and I just had energy. I was really awake for it, and I noticed like the people around me were getting tired and exhausted, but I wasn't. And that is a clue that I love performing. I love the arts. So that's an example of something that lit me up. So I knew that in my life I needed something that had some sort of performance aspect because that's what gives me the most energy. What gives me the least amount of energy are administrative work, taxes, accounting, house chores, fixing things in the house, putting up things on the walls. I'm so crippled and paralyzed, I don't know how to put up wall art. Hence, everything in my home is like leaned against the wall. There are things that I just don't have the energy or the interest to do, and those are my weaknesses. You know, we all have strengths and weaknesses. We all have things that light us up. We all have things that deplete us. And so that is the biggest clue you can ever get to figuring out what you should do with your life, how you should spend your time, and the main big path you should take in life. So comment down below, what are some things that give you energy and what are some things that deplete your energy? I'm curious to see your answers because I wonder if we're all similar or if we're just all across the board. Obviously in life, you're going to have to do the things that you don't really like to do, things that you don't care about or you're indifferent about, because that's just adulting and that's just life sometimes. But understanding and knowing what gives you more energy, what gives you endless energy, that is a clue to where you want to spend most of your time, because you get to decide how you want to spend your life. You get to decide what career you take, what hobbies you have. But the point of knowing what gives you energy, what you have endless energy for, is it's a huge clue to how you should be spending most of your time in your life, because we all have a conscious choice in how we spend the rest of our lives. We have a choice in what career path to take or what to do in our free time. So this gives you a clue, like, let's do the thing that gives me energy, because at the end of the day, the thing that gives you the most energy is what's going to be the most fulfilling for you. That is your sweet spot. It is the thing that you are here on earth to do, whether it's just for your own personal enjoyment or whether it's like for your career. It doesn't have to be career or purpose focused. It really is just a clue to the arena of life you're meant to occupy, like where you thrive, basically. So we all have different areas where we shine the most, and when you are occupying that space where you're shining the most, that is your ticket to becoming your best self and creating your best life. Let me know if you like this concept by giving this video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. We share knowledge and inspiration on how to create your dream life. Thanks for watching. Bye.